Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. There's going to be like a couple of days worth of videos on this little video. But today's Saturday, and I am going to Lowe's to pick up my husband's birthday presents. So he already knows what he's getting. His birthday is not until September 24th. But it's something he needs right now. So I'm going to go to Lowe's and I'm going to pick it up. So just come along with me. Alright guys, this is what I got him. So it's exactly what he asked for. This is exactly what he got. Now on his birthday I'll get him more stuff, but he really needed this now with the kitchen renovation. Y'all, I am back home from Lowe's. I picked up my husband's little circular saw, and now I am cooking my parents' lunch. Mom said she's been craving my chicken fried steaks, so I am making them lunch. My daughter's going to take it to them. She wanted to spend some time with them. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making some fresh bread. And so by the time the bread is done, it should be ready for me to go ahead and fry up the chicken fried steaks. I'm making them mashed potatoes and gravy, and I'm either going to do broccoli or corn. Not corn. Oh, maybe corn. I don't know. I really feel like broccoli is what they need, so that's probably what I'm going to go with. But y'all, if your parents are still living, you can't do enough for them. They raised you. Honor them. Be good to them. All right, and then after that, I'm going to go to Sam's. We're having a 1-year celebration at the church where we've been open for a year, so I'm going to go to Sam's and get hamburgers and hot dogs and hot dog buns and all the fixins for the big dinner that we're going to have. So yeah, just come hang out with me, guys. To keep you guys updated on where I'm at right now is I have made some homemade salsa. It has been tested and approved, and I am canning salsa today. And I'm just putting my salsa in my jars. All right, y'all, I canned up several jars of red grape peach jelly. And y'all, it is so delicious. It's so yummy. I'm very proud of my little concoction that I've got going on. And the salsa that I canned earlier has already sealed. Good afternoon. I told you guys that I would be back to show you how to make unleavened bread. It's really super duper easy. I've got my oven preheated at 425. It just went off. I'm going to go ahead and throw my little cornbread muffins in there while it's heated up. They'll take a little bit longer to cook than these communion wafers. Okay, so this is what I've got. I have 1 cup of unbleached all-purpose flour, and I'm gonna put this in my bowl. And then I have 1/3 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. Just gonna put that right in there. It's a real easy recipe, y'all. We'll mix these together. I'm not putting any rising agent in here. That's the purpose of the unleavened. That's what God said to use, was unleavened bread, meaning bread that you didn't put stuff in to make it rise. Okay, so I've got that mixed in here. I have 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. That's going to go in. And 1/3 of a cup of water. And I like to choose to think 1/3 is the Father, Son, Holy Ghost. I got 1/3 cup of oil, 1/3 cup of water, and 1/3 teaspoon of kosher salt. So that's just my own little thing here. And you just kind of mix that up a little bit. Until it makes a dough. Until it makes a little thick, doughy, pasty type thing. I'm just going to kind of cut that up. You don't really have to knead. Just kind of mix it up. I fold mine over. Make sure I'm getting everything mixed up pretty good. And just do this for just a little bit now. You can kind of make little squares yourself out of this, but what I'm going to do is just make a couple of big, larger squares, and then I'm just going to break it up after they bake, okay? But this is how easy it is to make your own unleavened bread for communion. And guys, I really want to stress the importance of communion. And he says to do this as often as we think of him. So I guess we should be doing this multiple times a day. But so it's kind of thick. It's just a little ball. I am just going to wash my hands. I've got my hands washed real good. I have my baking dish with parchment paper in it. And I've lowered my camera. Sorry, y'all. Struggling with this camera here. Let's see if I can prop it up. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, but I've lowered my camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to form this. I'm going to take this in half, and I'm just going to smash it out really thin on this parchment paper. And when this bakes off, I'm going to just break this up. You can form it into those little pieces if you want. It's just easier for me to do this. It takes a lot of time to form those. This is what we're going to do. Ollie lolly. Dog's trying to break out. Alright, so I've got this pretty smashed down. Just like that. And I'm going to bake these. For about 10 minutes on 425. My oven's already preheated, so I'm just going to pop this in there. Alright, my muffins. Look how beautiful they are. They're done. Okay, y'all, and here is my unleavened bread. And I'm just going to break it into pieces and do my communion with it.